news comes first. This is Beartooth News at 10.
More construction signals growth in Helena, and new reports on the fatal bear attack near Yellowstone National Park. Good evening, and thanks for joining us here tonight at Beartooth in BC. I'm Brooke Boone. Beginning Monday, Montana health officials will require medical marijuana applicants to prove they are state residents before they can be added to the registry. Department of Public Health and Human Services spokesman Chuck Council says applicants will need a driver's license number or state-issued identification number. Council says the new policy resulted after health officials found several people applied for medical marijuana cards who aren't state residents, including college students and snowbirds who don't live in Montana year-round. Council said he doesn't know the number of those applicants. He says the department won't audit prior applications to see if any cards have been issued to out-of-state residents. You may have noticed a lot of construction going on lately in Helena's business district. Reporter Ryan Whalen finds out what it all means.
Take a short drive down Montana Avenue in Helena. What you'll see is a city evolving.
Mergenthaler also pointed to Helena's stable economy due to government jobs as a reason for the growth. Public health officials say they believe an outbreak of illness at the Campfire Lodge and Resort near Hebgen Lake in southwestern Montana is tied to contaminated well water. Gallatin County Health Department and the State Department of Public Health and Human Services have confirmed 85 cases of the common Campylobacter gastrointestinal illness. Health officials say they believe people became sick by drinking contaminated water at the resort. They've shut down one well and will test another again tomorrow.
We're also going back to reassess the grounds, looking at any possible other entries into the distribution that there could be contamination getting in.
Officials recommend boiling all drinking water at the resort until testing is complete. The resort restaurant has been shut down until further notice. Wildlife officials are exploring possible wildlife baiting in the wake of a fatal grizzly attack that happened just outside Yellowstone National Park. Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks Department spokesman Ron Osheim says there are allegations a photographer might have been luring wildlife in the area. Osheim likens the rarity of the attack to being struck by lightning, and they are searching for anything that might help explain why the grizzly bear attacked.
We learned about it from a Facebook page. It was one way, and then we had a couple of phone calls. People just suggested that they thought there was an amateur photographer that was up there that was maybe baiting animals to get better pictures.
The female bear was euthanized on Friday. Wildlife biologists say the bear was underweight but not starving and remain baffled by the attack. The 3 cubs are now at Zoo Montana. Another out-of-state company is feeling the heavy hand of Montana's Commissioner of Securities. This week, North Carolina company ACN received a cease and desist order in the state. Commissioner Monica Lindeen says the company has been running an illegal pyramid scheme for more than a year and a half. Over 300 Montanans put more than $250,000 into the company. They were paid out less than $900.
Folks want to look for a way to make money, and in these hard times, it's always good to find a way to try to make some. But in the case of a pyramid scheme, 99.9% of the folks aren't going to make anything.
Pyramid schemes are illegal in Montana. The company could face up to $10,000 in fines per violation. Contact Lindeen's office if you gave any money to ACN. Technology is the main focus of a digital summit in Helena, which enables state workers across Montana to bring their skills up to speed. Secretary of State Linda McCullough spoke to local and state technology professionals about updating their information technology skills so they can provide better service to Montana. The event was held at the Great Northern Town Center. McCullough says this is a great opportunity to share ideas.
We're focusing on all sorts of new technology, so folks will be aware of that. But we're also taking some time to focus on, what works in my agency that you might be able to use in your county and be able to trade some ideas back and forth.
The event was sponsored by private industry interests. No taxpayer money was used. Well, Ellen, a nice day out there. Still a little bit cooler than we're used to here in the summer.
You're exactly right. It was still a little chilly, and we had a lot of moisture in the air, so it felt chilly too.
All right, and you mentioned the northern lights. I think that's so neat. It's a good
hope we
chance for
can
us
see
Montanans to take advantage of the our northern area and look up into the sky. Yeah?
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, well, stay up really late tonight and check them out, hopefully, or wake up really early.
I hope it works.
Yeah, hopefully. And Al, we're talking about a Grizz player that's doing pretty well in the professional world. Welcome back. Well, kind of chilly these last couple of days for the summer. months. So is that
Yep.
going to start heating up?
You know, it is going to start heating up. We're going to be in the like mid to upper 80s.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you back here again tomorrow night at 6 and 10 for the latest. Have a great night.
Good night.
Good night.